Hi guys, welcome back. Here, let me put you somewhere else. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video of mine. If you're new here, my name is Cassie Ray and I own the blog and the YouTube channel and podcast called Honestly Bare. If you want to work with me or if you want to collab and anything like that, use my link to my website down below and that will send you to the place where you can connect with me. But today we're going to be talking about life updates. There are a lot, and I haven't actually made a formal video on this at all. In case you did not notice, I was posting every Thursday and then all of a sudden I kind of stopped. And there's a really good reason, so I'm going to be sharing that with you in this video. But before we get into this video, I wanted to thank the sponsor of this video, Solly Baby Wraps. If you have been around for a little bit, I used the Solly Baby Wraps on my son pretty much up until he was 3 months. So the time that he was born up into 3 months, they are amazing. They are wonderful and the quality is so fantastic. The prints, there are so many different kinds. And so the fact that I'm even able to share with you this awesome portion of the video is so incredible, and I cannot thank Solly Baby Wraps enough. If you are going to be a mother, or if you are a mother already and you want to get in on this Mother's Day deal and you want to drop a hint to anyone, use this code BOGO55, and what that will get you is you'll buy one wrap and get the other one for $55, which is a crazy amazing deal. It ends today, so you have to get it done before 12 o'clock. So you have till 11:59 p.m. to get it done, and order your wraps today. They are honestly one of my favorite baby wraps ever. It's very comparable to the Moby wrap, and it is just amazing. So I will link mine that I use down below, and I will have my link that you can use to get you one for $55 and whenever you buy your other one. So there's that. I will also leave the code down below next to that link. Hope you guys have a great day, and let's get on into the video. Okay, so where to begin, I don't even know, but as you can tell, maybe you can't tell, look at all of this. We are moving. We are moving to a new place. We just got everything set up in this house that we're currently in, and now we are moving, so that's fun. That's life update number one, because that's taking a really long time. I am starting to try to clean everything, go through everything, clean the baseboards, try to clean quite literally anything and everything. And we're trying to get our house ready for selling, and so this is taking a little bit of time. Crazy, right? Okay, let me go back a little bit and talk about like how we got to this point, because there's a lot going on. So first off, someone stole my money, and I had to redo my whole entire website. I had to redo I had to add a couple more like firewalls, I guess you want to call it, to my business to where it's harder to get into it. I had to, is that that's been taking a lot of time out of my day. That, and then right after that we decided that we wanted to move, so we've been trying to get our house ready and organized and ready to go. So I've been packing, so that's been taking a ton of time along with all of these things. I am starting a whole new business venture, as in like I have this and I have my website and I've got my dietitian kind of things, but now I'm actually I'm having my own birth doula office that I will be running in a partnership with the people that I already work for now. And so it's just nuts, it's just crazy. So that's happening. We will be living temporarily in a different space while we build our forever home, so that's exciting. And so I've got to figure out what I'm organizing and prepping and planning to bring with us there. So that's a whole thing. My son is in a sleep regression currently because that's just what happens at 6 and 7 months. And then again at 12 months and a couple other times. So we've been going through that and teething and all of those things. So to say that life has been a little bit hectic is just, it's so true. Like right now, my life is insane. Everything that I'm doing, everything that's going on, everything is just nuts. So bear with me for a little bit, but I will be going back to my every Thursday schedule now. I just had to take a little break to get back into everything. Also, I forgot to mention, I am finishing up school in the fall, and so I have 4 classes left. I will be finishing those, so I will be starting a new job, living in a new place, finishing school, having a little baby, not having a baby, but like, or my son will be with us, so we're still having a tiny little baby, and my husband will be changing jobs. We will be moving. Like everything is just changing, and for the better for sure, because this is way better. And I've got a ton of different things that need to get done, and I'm very grateful for everything that we have, because honestly, all of this is what I've dreamed. It's amazing, and God is really in all of this and really taking control of what we're doing. And that's something that I'm really trying to remember, because whenever I get discouraged or whenever I get overwhelmed with our huge laundry list of things to do, I have to remember that God is in control. He's doing the things that we want him to do, and he's answering every single prayer that we have. And so that is something that I'm trying to remember, trying to be very grateful for. But it is a lot. It is a ton of stuff. So that's kind of a little bit like where I've been, what I've been doing. Oh, and then I've been working, right? So I've had births. I have my own clients that I need to wrap up here, as well as some other clients that I'm scheduling at the place where I am moving to. So, I mean, we are just fast and furious going right into it. Which honestly, if you've been here for a little bit, that's pretty much how my husband and I are whenever we do things. Life just comes at us pretty quickly, and so that's what we're doing. Just, it's insane, right? It's insane. So if you look down, so if you go into the description box, I'll have that code, and then I'm gonna have, okay, the point is right underneath the code is my website. There you can find all of my uploads to every single content piece, and it's just strictly a blog where I have everything listed, all of my content available. Any way to contact me is right there. My newsletter, everything is in one spot, so all you do is click on the website and you have the ability to do anything and see anything that you want related to what I do. And then if you're a business, you can use that and you can see everything that I have, everything that I'm doing, and see if I'm a good fit for you. Or if you're another YouTuber wanting to collab, that's also another way that you can see what I do. It's just a really great portfolio. So if you are a YouTuber or you are someone on social media, it's a really great place to have all of your stuff, because then you have a really great portfolio for everyone else to see. That's really, really helpful. So there's that. And then I have another link that's down there that will be for if you are wanting any sort of nutrition counseling or anything like that. That will be down below as well. Anywho, so those are two things that you'll see that are a bit different. That took me a long time. I'm currently still working on resituating my bank situation and everything like that, which is going to take probably a little bit of time, probably more than what I'm thinking, but that's something that I'm still working on. And if you cannot tell, I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. And so I had to redo my whole entire schedule for school. So I am lining up jobs after that, and I'm going to go right into being a dietitian. So that's something that's really exciting. I do have to finish school, and so on Thursday I've got an interview for that, so we'll see how that goes. A little bit nervous, so prayers for that will be great. Because this will be uploaded on Tuesday, so on Thursday I've got that. And yeah, it's been nuts, and with no like really good sleep, because I've been at births, which was at overnight, meeting with clients, doing like the usual life things, plus having to pack, plus having to clean, plus having to live like day-to-day life is quite literally nuts. And I feel like I'm handling it really well now. I've got a really good grip on it now, but in the beginning it was wild, and I was just kind of like going wherever, because then last month we were pretty much gone every single weekend, so I never had a chance to like really sit down and write down everything that we need to do and like create my list and create all of that stuff. Because then also before we leave, my son is getting baptized, and so we're getting all of his baptismal stuff organized, or I am getting all of his baptismal stuff organized, everything arranged, decorations ordered, invitations ordered, everything like that. It's gonna be a really small one. Not a lot of people are invited. It's just gonna be very small, mainly the sponsors, their families, and that's basically it. So it's not anything large, but we'll be doing, I have to plan for that, and I'll be having that to do as well. So that's another thing on our plate. And then we're also trying to get this house ready for selling purposes, because of the fact that this house is not sellable currently. Like, I mean, it is, but someone would buy it, but it's not quite where we need to be. The ground is still very unlevel outside, so we're fixing that. We're fixing the holes in the walls, we're repainting things, we're doing things to where it'll look a little bit nicer, you know, just like the basic things to make it look more staged and nice, so whenever someone walks through there, it will be really pretty and someone will want to buy it, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, that is what we have been doing, where I've been, and it all started with my bank situation, and so now we're just kind of transforming and spiraling into what we're doing right now. And so if you could send your prayers for myself and my husband and our baby and everyone else that's involved with this, that would be really great. We're going to be living with family members for the time being until our house is built. We'll be building, which is exciting, but windows can be like months out, and so that might be a little bit tricky trying to get everything organized for that. But I believe that the Lord is bringing us to the right place, and I believe that he's going to have it in time for whenever we need it. And yeah, so we are going fast and furious to get through everything, and really just trying to make it day to day, and trying to get through and doing great things and all of that. So I've got a book of everything in this notepad of everything that I need to do. I've got a list of what I need, how everything's gonna go. So basically, you guys will be getting a lot of information on when or how to move, and all of my tips and tricks on that, as well as some teething tips and tricks, and some sleep regression tips and tricks. For the sleep regression, that's between 6 and 7 months, because that's a little bit different than like the 3 or 4 month one. So anyways, I just wanted to share that information with you guys and where I've been, because it's been quite literally the ride. And I'm not sure. Where's that guy back? The dirt guy is back, so if you hear that, that's what he's doing. But it's just been one of these times where it's just gonna be crazy, and that's okay. It's all in good time, all in good faith, and God is definitely with us, because everything has been working out the way it needs to. Like, quite literally, even the things in my heart that I haven't said is there, and so that's just wonderful. I'm so excited. And then another thing that I wanted to mention, sorry this is all over the place, but this is just kind of like what I'm thinking and like how my mind is working. But the other thing I wanted to mention is my podcast. So I am going to be laying to rest the Meet the Answer podcast. I have answered every question that I've gotten in, and I haven't gotten a new one in at all. But I will be doing my Honestly Bare podcast, which is linked on my website and everything like that. What that is basically going to be family, faith, and health, like everything that I like to talk about in all of my like millions of podcasts that I have. It's going to be combined with it. So it's going to be faith, a lot of food, as we'll answer your food questions there, a lot of just like life updates, life things, and it's just a place where I can have a podcast where I can talk about every single thing I like to talk about, and where you guys can see a wide range of everything I like to talk about. There's no specific theme, it's just what I feel like is important to talk about and how to share. So that will be that. All of that stuff will be linked down below. The podcast is on every single major platform that you can think of, and yeah, so I have 2 podcasts out right now, so you can go check that out on my website. And yeah, my Patreon is also linked on my website, and that is where I have some of my clients and where you guys can get your subscription for your health and wellness journey. So yeah, that's about it. Just a ton of things happening, and I'm so excited to be sharing it with you. And it's just kind of crazy, and I'm kind of all over the place, but we're trying to make it work, you know? So if you can send your prayers for sure, and just your love and everything like that, that'd be great. Great. Another update that I have is my breastfeeding journey. My breastfeeding journey has been like kind of tapering off a little bit. And I've been feeding more formula. He gets like maybe 1 bottle of breast milk, and it's something that I still will be breastfeeding basically up until a year, maybe a little over. But I am just doing like 1 to 2 bottles of breast milk, and the rest of it is just formula. I feel a lot better that way. I know it's not necessarily the best, but I kind of screwed up my supply, and there's like no way that I can bring it back up, which has been really hard on me, mentally being okay with that. But I think it's, I guess, for the best. But yeah, that's been really hard for me, because obviously I'm a birth doula. I know the importance of it. I think it's really great, and I just haven't, I messed up my supply, and I ruined it, and I can't get it back up. Like, I've been trying, and it's not going back up, because I ruined it in the very like earlier time period, and so now it's just a little too late for me. He gets maybe like 1 bottle now, 1 to 2 bottles, so that's a little discouraging, but that's another update. And I think the stress of everything is also not helping me increase my supply, and so that's been tricky. So that's kind of just some updates. I hope that this was slightly interesting to listen to. If not, hopefully you're just listening to it while you're cleaning or driving or doing something like that. I will be doing a Q&A on my next one, so leave all of your questions down below, as well as on any of the platforms that I have. I guess that's it. So I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.